Hi guys, my name is Olufemi Daniels and this is my show.
C'est un enfant pas bien dans sa vie qui tourne la tête quand on lui sourit.
Was that even necessary? If you're coming back to my channel, I'm pleased to have you again. I'm pleased to see you. I'm pleased to have you watch my video. I really do not have a line for this. I really do not have a particular line. I've not mastered my introduction yet. But hi guys. So what I want to talk about is it's annoying. It's annoying, yes, it's annoying, and it's something that I feel like I may not have all of the right information about the gist, but I have some basic information to air my opinion, to air my opinion on this matter. So over the week or over the month, Toyosi, Toyosi in Jennifer's diary, she had an issue. She had a fallout with our spiritual father, who at the same time was our manager at the time, and it was a messy one. It was dirty. It was messy. She accused him of some things. He also accused her of calling him by name. Okay. First of all, when I was young, my grandma would say, "Egbe obìnrin jẹ́jẹ́, egbe ọkùnrin jẹ́jẹ́." What is boy doing with girl and they are mentoring themselves? Or what is girl doing with boy and they are mentoring themselves? In this day and time, really, with all of these things happening, with all of this news we see on the social media, you need to be careful. Yeah, I know you are spiritual. I know you want to grow. I know you want to. They are saying they should be mentoring you because of the men there. Does not mean that it has to be a man. That your mentor has to come from the works of men. No. You can have a female mentor. Yes. And I personally have an issue with all of this. Daddy, my father. Somebody that still belongs to the trenches. Your father. I mean, the age gap between Oloyede Juliana and this so-called Dada is not even up to 10 years. She said that with her mouth. My daddy knows me. I know my daddy. No, but you're not my daddy. You are my pastor, and that is okay. But spiritual fatherism, excuse you. Pick a, if okay, you say okay, don't the Lord spoke to you in the dream of the night, and it says that you must have a spiritual father. Go for a very, very respected father. E.g., the big names. Let them be your mentor by reading their books, by being so close to a mentor and saying that you really loved him, you adored him, you reverenced him, you honored him. A young man of God. Okay, I should have added the man of God, the of God. Is a man. Is a man. And you see, there's something I used to say, and a lot of my friends would be like, me, I don't know more than psychology. Some people need to go through adequate psychological exercises to unlearn, to relearn, despite their positions in the church. I do believe that. I'm a Christian, I belong to a spiritual body, and I love God. I'm a God girl. Yeah. I don't have spiritual father. You need spiritual daddy. Yeah. I have my experiences with I have my experiences with this kind of people. When I was young, I used to have this man. This young guy, I was about 17, he was about 25. Now this guy, you know what it's called? One of my friends will be seeing this and she knows the person. I used to call him small daddy. Small daddy. I'll say, small daddy this, small daddy that. Every time. You know, he psyched me. He manipulated my brain, brainwashed me. Now, I was innocent. I wanted to serve the Lord. I was innocent. I wanted to grow spiritually. So when he approached me and he was talking to me and he kept on talking to me and seeing me, I felt like he meant no harm. He's a pastor's son. He's handsome at that. And, it wouldn't be bad to have an older friend. Initially, I wasn't going to call him daddy. I was just going to be calling him by his name. Brother this, brother. Do you understand? But at some point, he was like, I'm your daddy. You can call me small daddy. You can call me small daddy. That line. Small daddy. Small daddy that was saying that you wanted me to break up with my boyfriend before he now came to tell me his intentions outrightly. See, bottom line, dear Christian girl, dear Christian sister, spiritual fatherism is not wrong. All right? The scripture says that we should submit to authority. I understand. But for the sake of your future, for the sake of your security, kindly submit under the authority of a same gender as you. If you are a man, submit under the authority of the same gender as you. A man, a woman, like that. If you want auntie, you want spiritual mother. Abi, ibukwa woshika spiritual mother ni. Pastor Mildred Okonkwo spiritual mother ni. Your pastor's wife spiritual mother lang. No, you can have spiritual mother. You don't necessarily have to be spiritual father. Most of you guys gone. Girls. Most of you girls gone. There's something else in your mind, because there is this thing with Christian girls. Once you see a handsome brother, tall, dark, handsome, he can, manipulate different instruments. He sings with a melodious voice. He can, scabash, cast out demons. You're looking at him from the congregation. So because you want to be close to him, can you mentor me? Oh, you're not only one. Because continue. Now, look at that gist. At the end of everything, he said, why would you call me by my name? I would not take that. The girl asked a simple question. Please, what is your name? What is your name? Now, don't you think that person, that particular man, don't you think he needs to go through some psychological exercises? He needs to go and renew his mentality. I mean, and most of them are always very archaic. They are always very, very, old-fashioned. I'm your daddy in the Lord. Whatever I see, that is it. What can you see about our spiritual life? My dear, the curtain of the sanctuary are tear into two. We can both, you, spiritual daddy, me, spiritual daughter, access the Lord individually without anybody even hearing our discussion. So, auntie, access the Lord by yourself first. And then when you know that you need updates, of your advance, go and get a spiritual mommy, uncle, go and get a spiritual daddy. I really do not believe in opposite sex mentoring each other. Whether you are married or single, to even now shock you, there are some married people marriage, they have masculine, male, boy, man, spiritual father. Why?
There is God.
Why? Now, except you have clear instruction, from the Lord. And even the scripture says that wisdom is profitable for direction. Be as gentle as a dove and as wise as a serpent. Wise. Use your HQ. You are a married woman. Why is your spiritual father a man? Why? Sometimes an equally married man, and then something is happening in your marriage, you will call your daddy. Hello, daddy. Come bye, don't shele. Or call me. He has not been touching me. He has not been touching me for the past 3 weeks. He's always saying he's tired. Daddy. And boy, mommy is spiritual daddy, you know. Mommy has not been touching him because she's on the mountain. So, don't let me go extreme. My point, I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. Spiritual fatherism, spiritual motherism, spiritual godfatherism, they're cool if they are done with wisdom. If they are done with wisdom. Because when I heard the gist, when I listened, I was just laughing because I've been there. The guy I told you guys about, that guy. The same thing he was doing to me, the same thing he was doing to about 2 other girls. He not even let me say his number. He's not give me his number. He calls me with private number. Why? Because maybe one of the other spiritual daughters, so that if your spiritual daughters one of them checks my phone, will not see his number, so she will not feel, less of a spiritual daughter. So, darlings, honeys, my lovely brothers and sisters in the Lord, rise up, pick a mentor that is of your gender, and see, married woman, I know you really like that uncle. Brother Stephen is a very spiritual man, and his wife, you love their marriage. It's okay, but I think you should take his wife. Let him be mentoring his wife to be mentoring you. Wisdom is profitable for direction, and we need to be very careful. There is a man. The man of God is also a man. The man of God is a human being. He is a man. We overestimate them. We overestimate them, and I think it's to their own detriment. Most of them not even send us message. We are the ones that put them on a platter. Is that correct? Platter, or on a pedestal that they can never fall. The moment they fall, like you say, and you're a pastor, and you're a man of God. Man of God. They can fall. So long and short of all of this gist is that in your spiritual walk with God, there is nothing that is as beautiful as being able to approach the Lord yourself. Yes, you may need mentoring because some things have to go intense. You need somebody to watch you, to discipline you. You need to be accountable to somebody. That's cool. That's great. But do it with the same sex. There are admirable women out there. There are women that when they speak, it will be as if the Lord is dropping tongues of fire like this from heaven. Let them mentor you, not their husbands. Let them mentor you. So, I enjoyed that. I hope you did. There are lots of things I can cuckoo. There are many. I have a lot of experiences from all of this, spiritual father, small daddy, dada, all of that. She even said she was calling him Diko. Dini. So So guys, thank you for staying till the end of this video. I really do appreciate your time, your patience. I love you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that you do share the link of this video to your friends, to your colleagues at the office. Let them know that there is this girl that can talk, and you know she's somehow interesting. I'm managing her for now. I'll be managing for a very long time. So please hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed. Hit the subscribe button on your way out. Give me a thumbs up and drop a comment. If you had any experience with a spiritual father at one point, or a mentor that was, you know, at the end wants to be mentoring you in the unmentorable places, drop a comment. Let's laugh over it and let's learn. You know, you can drop your experiences for other people to learn from it. It's gonna be great. So see you next time. Je t'aime. Au revoir.
Il a fait dans ce livre d'images, juste devant chez lui.